2011! Wait a second, do you hear that? It's like cheesy prelude music and impending doom. Well, hello there, and welcome to Alextown. Not the place, the musical. Say, officer, is this where you tell the audience about how you're starting a collab channel with your childhood best friend who still lives in Los Angeles where you grew up? What's that, little Sally? You know, this YouTube show, and about how you've been a nerdfighter for a really long time, and have always wanted to be a part of the online community that's been a really big part of you, and now you finally are? Whoa there, Sally. They'll hear about that in the rest of the video. Oh, guess you wouldn't want to overload them with too much exposition, huh? Everything in its time, little Sally. You may be too young to understand this now, but nothing can kill a YouTube video like too much exposition. Well, whoops. I'm 18, where I live is technically known as Colorado, but you can call it the middle of nowhere. The musical. I'm a Harry Potter fan nerdfighter, and as if you couldn't tell from the intro, I'm also a massive theater nerd. This New Year's was currently the best ever, partially because the last ones have royally sucked for the past few years, so there wasn't a whole lot to compare to, but mostly because BBC America streamed an all-day Who Years marathon of Doctor Who, which kind of made my life. Also because when I ordered a bunch of stuff from DFTBA, they sent me this awesome sticker. What do I do with it? I mean, if I had my own car, I would totally put it on the windshield, but I don't. So the obvious answer would just be to stick it on my head, but I don't think it can stay there long term because I'm pretty sure sticky backing is not conducive to maintaining healthy skin. Suggestions? So about that, never really enjoyed anything about New Year's resolutions. I mean, except, you know, the jokes Charlie Brown made of them. I love how I'm just pulling these props out of complete hammer space. Growing up, the best thing I could find to do with the occasion was usually to leave the room for a minute, wait until the clock changed, and then come back in and proclaim that I hadn't seen its occupant since last year. I found this brilliant as a 7-year-old. Not so much now, especially because I literally haven't seen you in over a year. Late October 2009, the week before I fled Los Angeles to be exact. There's not very much humorous about that. Anyway, the whole concept kind of gets me wondering if it's like some obscure bit of human psychology that we need to change outside of our control to justify a change within our control. Kind of like how I tend to wait for a multiple of 5 to appear on the clock before I get out of bed in the morning. 11:57. Forget it. 12:05. Fine. But that's entirely likely that it's only due to my being inherently OCD, and this insignificant bit of speculation is considered common knowledge to everyone who went to college. Why did that rhyme? So Steph, you know, the past couple weeks I've been running around an absolute mess trying to find a camera that worked, and I have lived in this town for 6 months and haven't found the nearest library. In my defense, this place, population 190, doesn't have its own library, so I had to do a bit of driving around. I was going absolutely crazy, and the puff levels were epic, and anyway, here I am, and here you are, and here's Margot, and here's us. Okay, so we each have to upload a video alternating Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Vlogbrother style. There will be punishments, there will be challenges. There will be no punishments this month because we both kind of admit that we don't really know what we're doing. Most importantly, we must each include one thoughtful thought of the day in each of our videos. My official first thoughtful thought of the day is that perhaps the best concretely good thing about life is that it's surprisingly easy to change. Stephanie, I'll see you on Wednesday. Sincerely, apparently dynamic character. How about bad subject matter or a bad title? That'll kill a video pretty good.